Before we begin, this is not for children, because it's a college video. So by the time you see this video, you'll be above what YouTube thinks is a child. BTW, this might be my last college video on YouTube. I will be moving to my Facebook account, which is just Mandy McKenzie. I live in Peabody, and that's all I want to share, because you'll see a Mandy McKenzie from Peabody on Facebook. So I'm gonna show you off my final projects. And sometimes in college, you don't get a final. You just get assigned a project. So this first one is my Foundations of Early Childhood project. It's just a case study. So I read a case study about a kid, and I had to put what I thought, just some reflections, the applying principles from my textbooks, I had to do some, I had to choose some topics. I chose language acquisition and translation. Hold on, it's very long, so I want to find the titles to everything. I had to find a location that could help the child in the case. I had a, hold on, that's my keyboard. I gotta put that down. I had to find I discussed 2 issues, language and cultural issues. And then I had to find a guy, or a person that could help them. I found this guy from Head Start, and then I wrote a letter to him. And then that's my final project for that class. Now we're going to go into my women in transition classes, which are basically my liberal arts electives. So assertiveness training I already had, so I had to do a DESO script, which is the describe, express, specify, and outcome script. It's just basically me talking to my grandmother about family issue. And then for career life planning, it's just my resume. I don't need to show that because it has some personal stuff. Intro to Word, there was no final project. Plus I deleted the folder because I didn't have a folder. And for my English class, it's just we have do 5 essays. The 5th essay is she just counts as the final. The 3rd essay, she counts as the midterm. So this one's about solution for the Mexico border. So I actually wrote my position argument on why the wall isn't needed. And I wrote this one on the Mexico border, and I used the same research. So I wrote about 3 solutions, and there's my works cited page. You gotta show you that, just in case an English teacher's watching goes, oh, she better have a works cited page. Don't worry. Okay, and my final class is my first year experience class. Technically, I actually have 2 finals projects for this. So I have a class presentation report, and I did it. Oh no, I gotta fix the formatting on this. The iPad does something weird with the formatting. I did it on learning styles. It's a little blurry. It was I chose a topic in the class because I like learning styles, because there's like kinesthetic, audio, visual, the 5 sentences, and I just think that's cool. And then I had to do a learning growth and synthesis paper. So what I do is I took all the 8 chapters we learned, and I put 2 chapters in the paragraphs. I just wrote about what I learned. And the formatting is weird on this too. See, I'm not finished with these yet. So those are basically my final projects. So sometimes you have final exams. And for most colleges, they post like a final exam schedule. And I have final projects. Next semester, I might have a couple final exams, but this semester, I'm lucky enough to just turn in a project. Because I have this eye surgery coming up for my retina issue, and I can't really handle having to go to a final exam, so it's good. So that was it on my little iPad. My MacBook's over there. I'm not using it because it's the weekend and I'm lazy. So that's really it. Bye. See you in the plush video.